Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms and Castles, and right at the start of this episode, we have Vikings invading, and they are coming right for the area in which I'm trying to finish some new defenses. The fact that they're here is pretty good, just because they're there, and if ogres want to try and get through, they got to bust them down, which just takes time and allows me to possibly try and get some weaponry in there. But we should be able to stave these guys off relatively well, I think. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, hopefully. I'm assuming it won't. But you never know. You never know with this fucking game, so let's see. It looks like they're diverting a couple different directions. This area is still problematic in terms of defense, so we're probably going to have a couple buildings get destroyed here. And we've already got ballista towers and archer towers and whatnot on fire, because my own people are so unbelievably incompetent that they just do not know how to not light things on fire. It's just it's within their nature to light things on fire all the time. Now, one of these castle blocks got destroyed. It was only one, not a huge deal. We can build it up relatively quickly. These ogres are getting taken care of. The ogres are becoming more and more of a non-issue at this point. It's the group of guys that come in and light everything on fire that are becoming more and more problematic. Because they just come in and they attack the very first things that they see. And, we don't have defenses in those areas sometimes, so it's hard to kill them off. And by that point, they're already lighting things on fire and kind of ruining things for us. So, regardless, it looks like they didn't destroy too much. I think they're done. I mean, it still says Vikings are invading. Oh, that's because there's a whole nother couple groups coming in here. But they're leaving. Now I gotta put this stockpile back. It's right there. And then I think these were like two different farms. Yeah, we'll put these back. And then, yeah, ballista tower got destroyed. So that's going in, and then I don't think anything else got destroyed. I think maybe a hovel somewhere got destroyed, but I don't know where, if one did. So I'm not going to concern myself too much with it. Because it doesn't look like one got destroyed anywhere, but not entirely sure. It's difficult to find rubble, as I've mentioned every episode for the past few episodes. I'm not going to reiterate the points I've already made in terms of how they should handle rubble in this game, but yeah, I don't think there was one anywhere, so it's not a problem. Oh, right here. It was a farm. Glad I saw that. Was there something here too? No, there are trees there. Right, okay. From the forester. I'm not going to go ahead and invade on that land. We've already done that enough. They don't have too many trees to work with, so better to just leave them to it. And we're going to work on finishing up the defenses on this wall here. And then probably trying to get some defenses going here. I know I was talking I think in yesterday's episode I was talking about here and like down here and everything, but right now we need protection for this area because it's reached a point where every time the Vikings attack, they're attacking this area, so or to some degree. So we gotta get some defenses going here to ensure that we can prevent that from happening. And there's a dragon coming, no big deal. Yeah, when the screen shakes and rumbles like that, that's an indication that the dragon is dead. I'm sure there's a sound effect too, but I don't have the headphones on right now, so I wouldn't know. For those of you that don't know, I guess I haven't gone over this in a recent episode, but I don't really like wearing headphones all that much while I'm playing. Mainly it's because after a while they just start to like hurt my ears, and or they just make my ears uncomfortable, so I just stop wearing them for a little while. That, and I also like being able to hear my own voice in a better fashion, because the headphones I use are noise canceling headphones, which means that the sound of my own voice is not canceled out a whole lot, but enough to bother me. So I keep the headphones off for the most part. In games like this, you don't need headphones. Usually there's just music in the background, and while you know, as pleasant as that music is and whatnot, we don't need to hear it. So not too much of an issue. Now, if there is a game where I do need headphones, I will wear them. But as of right now, I don't need them for any series really I'm doing on the channel. So I'm not gonna wear them. You know, but I do plan on doing some story-based games in the future. And in those cases, I will use headphones because that only makes sense. Alright, so this is just about done. They have to finish building these last two towers here. And once we get enough resources built up, we can get started over here. It's going to take some time, though. We are really low on wood. And you know what? We can build out here, I think, depending on if the roads are close enough. Because I don't think they ever plant trees here. I don't think the foresters ever plant there. So we can, like, get a couple homes going. For whatever reason, this line here is blocked off or something. I don't really understand that, but whatever, you know, I'm not going to flip out or anything about it. It's not a huge deal. This is relatively close to where the foresters are anyway, so I'm just going to let them use this land to plant their trees and whatnot. You know what? We can get a farm going here and here and here. So that's making a bit better use out of that land there. Especially since we haven't put in any new homes or anything in a while. Might as well. Ah, damn. Need to build the roads out a little bit. God damn it. Who keeps putting out our fires? Or I mean, not putting out our fires. Who keeps lighting things on fire? Luckily, it was only a farm, so I'm not too mad about it. I'm never really mad at all, actually, when things burn down. It's become more of a joke at this point. It is slightly annoying, though, at times. You know, especially when there are things like manors that are burning down, or ballista towers or whatnot, that require a lot of resources to rebuild. You know, at this point, we can start putting in some piers. Thinking that we'll start down at this end and work from there. You know what? Get those going as well. Looks like we need to boost happiness a little bit to get people to move in. So we'll hold another festival. At this point, I don't even feel like I need to pay attention to my advisors anymore, because whenever Vikings come, you know, it's just they come and I kind of have to deal with them. It's not really something that I need notice for all that much anymore. Wrong thing. And I don't know how far we're going to have these defenses extend. We may just go all the way through. It would probably be the safer bet, but not entirely sure. That'll take a while to accomplish, especially with how slow we're gathering up wood. And we can put in another one here. "41 peasants died." Oof. Okay. I mean, that's, trending towards 3. Oh, minus 50 sadness from the recent plague. Do we need another festival? It's trending towards 19. Oh, man. It looks like we are going to need another hospital somewhere. Because, you know, 41 people dying from the plague is kind of unacceptable at this point. I just don't know where to put it. That is the biggest problem at the moment, is I don't know where to put it. I may just, like, knock out this orchard and put in a hospital. Yeah. Sorry, the health of my people is more important than an orchard. God damn it! The fuck, you people letting this stuff burn down, man? What are you doing? God, just stuff is burning down everywhere, huh? A manor, a tavern burned down. Chamber of War burned down. Good God, man. Not that we really need the Chamber of War anymore, but, you know, I mean, like, I'd like to have it just to have it, you know. It's one of those things where I don't really care if it does anything for me. I just want to have it in my city somewhere. You know, we can put the tavern in. Gotta wait for 50 wood to put in another manor. It's gonna take ages. Give me 50 wood. Come on. We're close. We're close enough. Come on. There we go. Don't let it burn down, please. Please don't. Okay, it looks like they're putting it out. Nope, nope, nope. They let it get destroyed. Unfucking believable. Oh, we don't have any idle people. That's a bit of an issue. It's the first time that's happened in a while. I guess a lot of people have been dying from the plagues recently, though. Oh, we're out of fucking gold? Oh my god, is everything just going to shit this episode? How are we out? We're taxing them. We're taxing them at that rate. We shouldn't be out of gold. I mean, and that's just gonna, like, deplete our happiness again. Right after we had built it up after a lot of shit. And we're not attracting any new people because our happiness is so low. But there's nothing we can do about that because we gotta... You know, we have to tax the people as much as we do at the moment so that we can afford to have our defenses. And I'm trying my best to put in as many hospitals as I can, or enough to, you know, help with the plague and everything, but I guess that isn't working out all too well either. And because we don't have any idle people, it's just taking that much longer for stuff to get built. God, man, what the hell happened? These plagues rocked our world, man. Holy shit. I'm gonna put in another hospital down here somewhere. But, like, fucking hell, man. And these numbers just keep steadily declining. Like, we're down to 800 people. This is ridiculous. You know what, build out the road a little farther. If we can actually get people to build, you know, the road. Alright, we got at least one person working on the piers, at least. I just, like, I don't know how to try and increase happiness at this point, because all I can really do manually is hold festivals to try and attract people. But sometimes those don't work. We have a lot of people dying of old age, too, which is a problem. But it shouldn't be a problem to the point where we're unable to have enough people come in to fix that. And, okay, we jumped all the way back up to 917. So I think we're okay. I think the festival did a pretty good job there of bringing in some new people. There we go. And I'm going to put in another hospital down here. Oh, of course. Fires everywhere, just burning everything down. Right what I need right now. God damn it. Where'd that manor burn down? Hey, where'd the manor burn down? Can you fucking show me? Oh, right here. Whoops. And just like that, now we're over capacity. Oy vey. This game, man. It's like a whirlwind of fucking emotions. Well, not necessarily emotions, but I don't know, just like situations, for lack of a better term. We may need to start putting in some more homes in general, just so that we have room for more people. So that when we hold festivals and whatnot, we're at a higher number, so when that number starts dipping again, it won't be as detrimental to us. Those are the last two piers we're going to need put in. We may just, like, need more town squares, you know? I mean, Can I, like, click on you? Can you let me... Guess I can't click on you when you're in the middle of a festival. Okay. I'm going to put in a library here, just so that people have access to one. Where are they coming in? They're coming in right there. And you know what? This is a good stopping point for this episode. That episode, or this episode, I guess, was rough, man. Like, holy fuck. Just like, all of these different problems came at us at once, and it was all initiated by the plagues, men, that swept through. Luckily, we have about 5 hospitals, I think, in the entire kingdom now, instead of 3. Which should be able to cover everything, I would think, but we'll see. One of the other problems, too, that's kind of inhibiting our happiness factor is the fact that not everybody has access to churches and libraries. So we should work on building more of those as well as trying to build up our defenses at the same time, so that we can protect ourselves from these Vikings that come in. So that's, you know, just stuff we'll have to work on in the future. For now, though, if you guys are enjoying this series, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. Let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box down below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you later.